Alright, so I'm at my mine. Because I made a efficiency 5 silk touch pick as well as just a regular efficiency 5 pick. And I figured since I'd be going way too fast, that I would probably just accidentally mine stuff. So this way, I just end up silk touching it, plus I get a bunch of silk or stone, which is nice because I end up cooking all the cobble into stone anyway. So that is the plan. So I've just been expanding the mine, and yeah, I've got haste 2 going. So I put it's actually right above here, at roughly Y35. There is a beacon. It took the last of my iron blocks pretty much. I think I have maybe a dozen left. So I do need iron now. I don't typically get that much iron down here, so I will still probably go caving. So when I go caving, I get tons of iron. But here I'm just hollowing out the hallway, and then now I'm going to just head out 40 blocks in every direction kind of thing. Or down this side and down that side, and then when that's done, I'll just move the beacon further away and just continue that trend. Yeah, that is incredible. Wow. Overpowered? Probably. I know you could get it on like gold, I think. Efficiency 5 still. Regularly, just by enchanting, but those don't last very long, so I've never bothered to do it. This is just crazy sauce. Then I brought my other pick. I didn't bring a shovel, stupidly, but I'll just use this pick for other random stuff that I see, like iron if I notice. I'll just switch to this one. And then just use the efficiency 5 on the regular stone and ores. Or even when I find ores, I might switch to my other silk touch and just do them with that one, just to save on durability. Make it last a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this for a while. Because I do need some more stone. And yeah, that's about it. Well, that was fun. Went through a decent amount of the pick. I love that durability thing. Yeah, got a third of it left. I'm going to actually leave it here. I don't really think I need it for anything other than that. I've collected a decent amount of smooth, or just regular stone. And I still got some cobble, because I still use this other pick for dirt and random cobble. And then I collected not all that much. Get a lot of redstone, and I took the coal too. The only reason I stopped collecting it while I go caving is, well, I do have an absurd amount, but it also just fills up your inventory too quick when you're caving. So that is why. I might leave a stack here, because I may need to break it, because I'm just down to that. There's a zombie somewhere. Anyway, we got some diamonds, a few emeralds, and whatnot. And a decent amount of redstone. Definitely, oops, I want to leave that. Definitely get a lot of redstone doing just strip mine. And I think that's mine, that's mine. Alright, well, back to the village. And I forgot to empty that, so the rest I'm going to fill up with stone. Doing some more TNTing and then another here at the mob farm. Trying to get rid of some land kind of close by. This is outside the drop zone, so I'm doing it manually. And I've learned that 3 spacing, if you have 3 blocks in between these TNT, it seems to work the best. If you put them any closer, when this blows up, it'll actually cause that guy to fall down too far and he won't chain properly. But I think this typically works, so I'll put one more here. And let's give it a go. Yeah, so that typically works. Sometimes it still drops occasionally, but usually it only drops about one block, and then it still usually chains to the next one. It blows up a decent area. And then I usually go around and pick out whatever's left. If it's just a thin ceiling or a thin wall. If it's thicker, I will do another run with the TNT. So this is pretty thin, but this might be, yeah, worth TNTing again. And then the bottom layer I do by hand now, because creating those giant craters just seems to be problematic. It's a lot easier to get the lava to fill in if you just kind of do it by hand and create little layers, and then let the lava flow in. Since the lava flows 8 blocks in the Nether, it's kind of like water. You can kind of just step it down, let it flow in, and then remove. So yeah, seems to be a little quicker. But yeah, fun stuff, sort of. Oh. So, you know, throwing ender pearls around, always a good idea around pigmen. Got a couple of them there. Let's send them a little package. Hey guys, what's up? There we go. Problem solved. Alright, my feather falling boots are almost dead. Probably from swimming in lava. So, I think you can repair it with just a regular, yeah you can, regular boots. That cost 18 levels, cool. Can I do it that way? 25 levels, cool. What would this cost me? 20 levels, and that would upgrade it to protection 4. Cool, cool, cool. I want to see something then. Let's get just a regular bow. If I have one, I do. And I don't think I have one of the really... No, I do. Well, let's just see about that. It's not really worn out, so... So because of that, I think it's that cap level of 39, which prevents you from doing some of the enchants. So I don't have a regular pick. Let's just see. Would I be able to then repair this guy? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to keep these guys going. This might change as his durability goes down. Maybe this will get to a point where it goes above 39, and then I won't be able to do it. Oh, now it says too expensive. Okay, so this is 41B that I'm using now. So there's been a few little tweaks and bug fixes. But yeah, so I don't have enough experience to repair these. 18 levels or 21. So I'll have to go do that either at the end or just wait. Or maybe I could harvest some redstone or something downstairs. Or maybe some coal. Let's see what my coal stock is doing. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe I'll do that. So that machine takes 9 to fill right up. So maybe I'll go do that. Also kind of redone the storage area down here. I just kind of recessed all the chests back, put them one wide, and then put some item frames next to them. So this is just all overstock. So as I need them, I'll just use them and put whatever block is in there. So that should provide hopefully enough storage for overstocked items such as cobblestone, and dirt, and all that stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oops. And it's full. And that should be fortune. Alright, that should be enough levels, I think. I don't remember what it was. 22? I'm going to do the one that takes the protection 3 and increases it to protection 4, I think. So let's do... is this the more expensive way? 24 or 20. Okay, plenty of levels. Alright, and what if we wanted to rename them? 27 levels. Oh, and it does go back to the old level it was, if you put the name back to default. Cool. Alright, repaired. Excellent. Go on. Yes. Rub noses. Hey guys, just at the end, I was just going to collect some obsidian. I want to try out the efficiency 5. About 5 seconds compared to efficiency 4. About 8 seconds. So let's take this up a notch. Let's throw some haste 2 on there. Although I don't have any... Uh-oh. I'll have to go get some ores to put in this. I was hoping I had some here already. Alright, I'll be right back. Whoops. Okay, so efficiency 5 with haste 2. Say under 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's really fast counting. Probably more like 3 seconds. Pretty impressive. Wow. Assuming I have it on? Yeah, I do have haste 2. So that compared to efficiency 4 with haste 2. Bit over 4 seconds. Noticeably quicker. The efficiency 5. So I'm going to try to get on top of this thing and just take it all down. That was not a good throw. There we go. Should do it. One down. And no more to go. Well, I got a decent amount of obsidian. Holy crap. Let's see here. 8 stacks and 13, and durability's gone down just over 100. So that's pretty good. That would last a long time if just using it for obsidian. I wonder how fast it mines this end stone. Oh yeah, that's pretty quick. Not instant, but this stuff usually takes quite a while. That is pretty fast. Efficiency 4. That's with haste 2 still. Let's get out of range of the beacon. Nope, still in range. Here we go. Yeah, that's still pretty quick as it is. That's not that bad. But yeah, still faster with this, I think. Oh yeah. Cool. So I've learned that this water tank thing is not going to work. So after I recorded that episode, I did go watch Doc M's video. And him and the JL guys and Panda, I think it's actually Panda who figured out a decent way to kill him. And then I recently saw another one using anvils, which I think they've changed now in 41B. So in 41A, if you dropped an anvil on a wither, you could one-hit him if you dropped it from high enough up. So they built this little rig that was kind of redstone triggered. So as soon as he spawned, there'd be just enough delay that by the time he reached his full health, the anvil would come and kill him as soon as he was ready. So that was pretty cool. But now, yeah, in 41B, I think they have nerfed that. So I think anvils now, I think they decrease the amount of damage they can do. So now it takes a lot more than just one anvil to kill the wither boss. And they also take a lot more damage, I think. But I'm not certain on those. But anyway, yeah, this won't work. So I've never actually played around with the wither boss other than the fights you have seen in my videos. It's kind of the one thing I haven't messed around with in creative. Kind of wanted everything to be done here, at least until I finish the 3 battles, which I have done. So yeah, when he spawns, he kind of explodes. But he also has those blockbusters. So there's been people in the comments that have informed me of things as well, so thank you. So those blue skull things are the block breakers, and those are the ones that can break everything, including obsidian. And I think even the water source blocks as well. So the fact that he's surrounded by water doesn't mean anything. It's not going to stop him from being able to break out. And also, if there's any endermen and stuff or anything within 30 blocks of him, he will go kind of hostile towards them and try to... And I think that's when he'll fire those things, or he'll basically be able to bust himself free. So it looks like the only way to really contain him is down at bedrock level in the overworld, or in the Nether, I suppose, where you could trap him inside a little block formation like that, and you'd put him in there, and if you put a block 2 blocks above his head and a water source, the water source will kind of push him down, and as long as there's no mobs around him, he won't try to get out, and he'll just start drowning. And once he starts taking damage, he'll do those explosions, which I think someone said is equal to the blockbuster as well, so those would break any block, even obsidian. But it can't break the bedrock, so he would just be sitting down here underwater drowning. And Doc M showed this in his video. And yeah, you just got to make sure that there's nothing around him for him to go to target. And he can even target through walls and stuff, so it doesn't matter if they're not visible, just as long as they're in range. And I think... God, those guys. Quiet! And I think it's the case that if you're invisible, I can't remember if Doc M showed this or not, but I think he mentioned it, you can use a potion of invisibility so that he wouldn't notice you and you could stay in the area. Otherwise, he was using, Doc M that is, was using an x-ray machine to kind of monitor him and watch him drown, and then go pick up the Nether Star when he's dead. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way without having to actually fight them. I don't know if I will end up doing anything like that. I might just do battles. I'll probably just come here because this place is easy, or maybe do it in like a more enclosed area where you can just get them with the sword more quickly. So maybe I'll hollow out a little cave in here or something. I don't know, or just go to a real cave in the overworld and fight them in there. But anyway, I'm gonna head back, and yeah, here we go. Time of day, noon. So I think these two villagers are the only villagers I've left. I moved that other guy in here too, hoping maybe they would breed. They don't seem to be. I don't know if it's because they're trapped in there that they don't recognize any of these other doors, or what. There used to be a librarian around, but I have not seen him anytime recently. So I believe he is dead. Unless he's up here somewhere, but nope, he's dead. So yeah, those are the only two villagers I've left. So I do need to bring up their numbers again. So I would like to do some paper trading. I know it's a lot harder now, but still possible. So I could let these guys out, but they would probably die. So unless I'm very careful on sleeping every night and stuff like that, maybe I can keep them alive. The other thing I've noticed that they don't even go in this house anymore. So I don't know what is up with that. Like at night, they'll just be standing outside. Oh, maybe there we go. Maybe I just gotta replace all the doors. But yeah, that's the first time I've seen them go inside. So maybe I'll do a quick experiment and break all these doors down and replace them. Probably shouldn't use my efficiency 5 pick for this. There we go. I'll save that for special uses. Very good for Obsidian. That wasn't even painful collecting all that. But anyway, you don't need to watch me do this. Also replace any of the doors that are gone. And then I'll come back and maybe we'll see if they'll breed. Interesting. It's like slingshotting. What the hell's going on there? What you doing? It's nighttime. Go inside. Look. There's your friends. Get out of the floor. Anyway, I have replaced all the doors. I don't know if that'll make a difference. But it does seem odd that they haven't bred. And they weren't keeping themselves alive by breeding prior, like when there was more than 2 villagers out here. Because I had 2 for a while and they never bred. So that seems odd to me. So I don't know if something has changed with breeding in the latest snapshots or not, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to sit and watch them. Maybe I'll just check back and see if there's any more villagers in there. So I definitely have a good amount of obsidian now, since I probably will end up using them for those statues. And yeah. So I did some more blowing up in the nether. Getting kind of tedious out there. I might start half slabbing, I don't know. As there is a lot of area to cover. Dropping it down isn't so bad. It does go through a lot of TNT that way, but it's pretty easy to do. You just walk around and kind of drop TNT wherever you see land. Going down there and laying it out, blowing it up, and picking it out. All that gets kind of tedious. But as for today, I think I'm going to actually head caving. There's no bed in there. Because I want to get some more iron, because I'm running out from all those beacons. I would like to create a new beacon, I think, soon. Leave those open. I think I'll create the middle guy next. Maybe build that statue and put a pyramid underground, same level as that one. Because the plan is eventually to have these all connected with a tunnel, and then eventually have redstone running to all of them with pistons so that I can turn them on and off. And then we got to figure out somewhere to put like a control panel where I can choose and pick which ones we want to activate. And then that would change it for all the beacons around. And then for this guy, I don't know. Maybe give your opinion on what you think. Thinking I might expand him a little bit. I think I would push him out maybe a couple blocks, if not more, out this way. I don't want to get rid of this wall. Plus my light sensor, day-night sensor, is hidden right down here. So this is kind of a good concealment for that. But I could push this over a couple blocks maybe, or at least one more, which wouldn't really be that much of a difference. And I could probably push it out this way 1 or 2 blocks. And then I'd want to increase the size of this tower so that I could fit 4 beacons shooting up the top. So that would, I think, just involve moving this out 1 block each way. So that might be possible. I might play around with creative mode just to see what that would look like. And then what I would have to do is I'd basically push all these things that you see out 1 block, and then I'd add a corner or another post in these locations here. So it'd be kind of a plus symbol. I don't think that would look as good, mind you, but yeah. Alternatively, I could have like a 3x3 maybe post made out of this stuff. I don't know what that would look like either. I might play around with that in creative, and maybe I'd show you guys when I get that done. So the reason I kind of want to enlarge this area is because I'd like to have a decent place for potions, and I'd probably like to have it hidden. So have something kind of like this guy that would open up on the other side and reveal some storage space. But as it is, there is not any space really to do that. It's pretty cramped back there. There's not much space. Most of it's taken up by some lighting I have and stuff like that. So yeah. Potatoes are probably ready. Let's see how many we get. And we still have to go look for a witch at some point. Alright, how many are we gonna get? And how many poisons? 6 poison. $11 poison. Oh, is this thing broken? Nope. Okay. Just finished. Alright, I'm gonna replant. What should I replant? Lots of wheat, maybe some more carrots, because I just turned a bunch of those into... I might store these back at the base, actually. Maybe I'll start a chest down in the basement there for potatoes. It's a good place to store potatoes, right? Cold storage in the basement. Yeah, I think I got that much wheat, and I think I saw a couple double chests over outside the city full of wheat. So yeah, I think I'll do carrots. I'll just throw this in here for now and come back after. I don't remember how many stacks this thing actually takes, so I'll just take them all. Alright, bring it back. Alright. This thing takes... let's just call it a vegetable. Did I spell vegetable? Oh, I don't know. Oh my. Vegetable farm! Capacity... 7.5 stacks. That's not points. There we go. Sure. That way I won't forget. So I'm pretty sure I've counted before. And yeah, instantly forget. So I'm going to take these potatoes. I'll leave some here. Maybe 7.5 stacks. So that can be harvested again if I choose. And the rest we will take and store back in the warehouse. And I left that beacon at the end. Whoops. Gotta get some more beacons so I don't have to keep moving them around. Alright, extra food can go... maybe one of these. One of these has gravel in it. There we go. Potatoes can go in there. I was looking on the wiki. These things are actually pretty good for food. When you cook them, that is. The baked potatoes. They give you 3 hunger haunches. Or 6 hunger points, or whatever it is. They give a decent amount of saturation as well. More so than bread. So, in terms of filling up your hunger bar, they look like they fill the same amount of bread, but they actually keep you hungry or full longer. Not as good as the beef or pork, which I think will probably always be the best, but still pretty good if you don't have access to the meats. And then pumpkin pies suck. They give initial food same as the beef. I think it's 4, but they have a very low saturation of only like 1.5 haunches, so like 3 points I think it is, or maybe it was 3.5. But yeah, they don't last very long. So I did notice when I was trying to eat them that I was just having to eat them constantly. And that seems to be why, is because of their really low saturation. And I'm going to try to sleep whenever it's night. Let's see what happens to these villagers. We'll take a quick peek, and then I'm going to head off caving, which I probably won't include unless something exciting happens. Come on. Tempted to let him out to see what happens. Then I gotta really watch him. He has so many things unlocked. I don't even know how many. Is that 23 if I counted right, which I probably did not. Yeah, 23 trades. I would like to keep him alive, because that is a pain to unlock those. You have to waste so many emeralds. Well, I guess off to some caving. Alright guys, I am going to call it an episode here. I'm recording this after I've actually done a bunch of caving, but I think I might include some of that in the next episode. Also, sorry about the volume. I don't know what happened, but it's very quiet, and I boosted it as much as I could in the video editor. But even with that, it's still fairly quiet. So I don't know. I might have either had my mic arm up on my headset, so that's why it sounded really quiet, or I think actually that some of my settings for the mic were changed. So the recording volume was down, wasn't at 100%, so I think that might have been it. But anyway, I think I might look into getting a different headset, which is kind of annoying. I did buy this one specifically to record with, but yeah, I'm not all that pleased with the quality of the mic itself. So I think I might look into the Logitech G35, the one that I believe Doc M uses, and his voice is usually pretty clear. So yeah, I might look into that. And that one is a USB one, where the one I'm using is just a regular one that plugs into the stereo jacks. So maybe it will, with its software, be able to do a bit better job than this one does. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed regardless of the volume, and we'll see you all next time.